Usually, when it comes to biodigester construction, the site selection, preparation is key. And this usually happens after an inspection has been done. So let me give you a scenario. When you are a biodigester constructor and you are in business, what usually happens is somebody calls you after they have seen a sample of your work, and then they ask you for the next step. What you are supposed to say, or what you do say, is that you ask them how many rooms they have, or the type of facility that they want to install the biodigester for. After getting to know all these things, and then agreeing to some few understandings, and after answering all the questions, the next thing is to go to the site, if possible, to have a look at the site, and then do an inspection, and then the possible location of where the digester is going to be. Under normal circumstances, because biodigesters must be done in such a way that the costs involved will be less, it's best to always install the biodigester at a place the ground is sandy. But there are certain situations and in certain parts of Africa and Ghana where you are not going to have these digesters in a sandy place. There are some places in Accra here that are clay. There are some places in part of the country that are waterlogged, or there are some properties that are located on waterlogged areas. The good thing is, depending on the situation you find yourself, the biodigester can be done if certain conditions are met. We are going to discuss all these conditions in this particular training. So the site selection, the site inspection, and then the site location is key when it comes to biodigester installation. When you visit the site, and then the homeowner or whoever you are constructing the biodigester for discuss with you where the digester must go, make sure you know whether you are going to get elevation from where the toilet is going to be, or where the plumber is doing his work. You are going to get elevation from there, and then you are also going to get elevation, enough room for you to do your biodigester in such a way that the outlet pipe, enough space for the water to also go. And then there's going to be the soak away, or wherever the water is going, there's going to be enough room so that the water does not return back to where it's coming from. That's very key when it comes to selection of site and site inspection for biodigester. Most of the time, you might go to a site and then you do not dig to see the water table, how high the water table is. So if you go to a site and you realize that the water table is high, the level of the digester, depending on how many feet the water table is, will help you determine how deep or the depth in which the soak away or the so-called pit must go. That's if you are going to do that one day. If the digester is going to be done in such a way that the water is not going to go into a so-called pit, then obviously the water table will also be determined by the space or the amount of space that you are going to have in the digester bed. All these things will go to explain to you how you must structure your biodigester construction and make sure that you do not face the problem that most people will face if they do not learn the technology well. The PDF guide that's attached to this video and the illustrations in it will define clearly how these things is going to happen.